cartoon buffs out there. Welcome to the Cartoon Show, where this week we're going to be doing a video on Dexter's Laboratory, the first Cartoon Network original series.
Really? We're going to talk about that?
Well, of course, we can't do the Cartoon Show without talking about Dexter's Lab.
Wait a minute, is Dee Dee messing up one of his inventions again?
No, absolutely not.
Good.
And I'm pretty sure Dee Dee is being put in her place right now. But, as many of you Cartoon Network fans know, Dexter's Laboratory was created by the ever-talented Gendy Tartakovsky, and is, like I mentioned before, Cartoon Network's very first original series. For those of you who don't know what Dexter's Laboratory is, it's basically about Dexter, who is an incredible inventor, and maybe even a child prodigy, who has this incredible laboratory in his basement, and Dee Dee is always constantly messing with his stuff and either having his laboratory get blown to bits.
Yeesh.
Originally, Dexter's Laboratory started out as a short in the Hanna-Barbera What a Cartoon Shorts program, which Cartoon Network labeled as World Premiere Tunes. But we're not going to be doing anything like an episode review or things like that, because today we're going to be talking about how Dexter's Laboratory showed up in other Cartoon Network shows. But due to time, we can't talk about every single reference that Dexter's Laboratory made in other Cartoon Network shows, so we're just going to squeeze in 6 shows that Dexter showed up in. So first up, we got the ever-popular series, which just turned 25, known as the Powerpuff Girls. Now, according to what I searched up while preparing to make this video, apparently this kid who is featured in the episode The Powerpuff Bluff, it looks a little bit familiar, don't you agree?
Wait a minute, wait a second. I need to add something to this. Dexter is, like, literally a kid with, like, one of the biggest brains in the world. So how in the absolute heck is he in kindergarten if that's the...
Well, I don't really think this kid is really Dexter. I think it's just a kid who... I think this kid is just someone who looks slightly similar to him. Mostly with the orange hair and the glasses and the head shape.
Weird.
Craig McCracken did actually used to work on Dexter's Lab before he made the Powerpuff Girls.
Durr. Should have known that.
But Dexter did show up in later episodes, like here in the episode Crisscross Crisis, and as an action figure in Ploys R Us, and even in the episode Forced Kin. Sort of like a back-and-forth sort of thing. The Powerpuff Girls were actually featured in an episode of Dexter's Lab, with a reference to that ending Hearts scene that appears in every episode of PPG, and Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup are featured as dolls in the episode Star Check. The last word is really hard to say without jumbling up my tongue. And then, in the series I Am Weasel, specifically in the episode I Am My Lifetime, a very old Dexter appears alongside other Hanna-Barbera characters at the Cartoon Stars retirement home, including like Quick Draw McGraw and Betty Rubble and Boo Boo Bear and even Cow and Chicken themselves, because I Am Weasel is a spin-off of Cow and Chicken.
Never grew an inch, but showed his age, I guess.
And then, in the short-lived series Time Squad, Dexter actually appeared in the episode Orphan Substitute. Dexter also made a surprise appearance in the series Codename Kids Next Door, as he appears as an emergency zeppelin in the episode Operation Uncool. And maybe this is also supposed to be like a reference to the Dexter's Laboratory balloon that was featured in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade from 1998 to 2000. And then we move into the 2010s, beginning with the series Uncle Grandpa, as Dexter and Dee Dee both showed up in this short called The Grampies, alongside other Cartoon Network shows, past and present.
Oh, that abomination.
In the OKKO Let's Be Heroes episode, Crossover Nexus, which is basically their 25th anniversary special for Cartoon Network, Dexter is one of the many characters who showed up during the Power Fist transformation scene, or as I like to call it, the cartoon Power Fist. And then, in the Craig of the Creek episode, Kelsey the Elder, Creek Elder Barry name drops various Hanna-Barbera and Cartoon Network shows, one of which is Dexter's Laboratory itself.
It's kind of funny, because I am watching Craig of the Creek via Disney Plus right now. But that right there, what I just said, Craig of the Creek on Disney Plus, that's a story for another day.
But something tells me that Barry probably grew up watching these classic shows, back when they still used to air on Cartoon Network all the time. So, what do you think is the best reference of Dexter's Laboratory in these 6 listed shows?
Well, since I am a huge fanatic of the series, I'm going to have to say Craig of the Creek.
I'm not really one to choose favorites, so I say, like, all of them. But then again, I've only seen, like, a few of them.
Right.
But what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below what you think is your favorite Dexter's Laboratory reference, and also let us know if there's any other references that we didn't get a chance to point out in this show.